Hi Aptituders, I'm going to show you how to create a short narrated animation using the Tellagami app. It's available in the App Store. Once you've downloaded it, you click on the Tellagami icon to open it. You'll have two options when you open it. You can watch their short informative tutorial, which I'd recommend, or you can get right into the app and create your Gami or animation. So we're going to hit the Create button. Now, as you can see here, when you open it up, there'll be a default character. This is a character I've already designed, but if you want to change your character, you have these options. You hit the character button. You can change the character's gender, their skin tone, their eye color, the size of their head, their hairstyle, their clothing, and also whether or not they wear sensible shoes. I'm going to stick with the character I built earlier. Once you have your character designed, you can also choose an emotion for that character by hitting the emotion button. You can go from neutral all the way to stick your tongue out silly. I'm going to go with happy today. And then with the background, you have a couple different options. You can choose from a preloaded background. You can just saturate the background with one color. You can use the doodle function to write on any background or to sketch your own background. You can use the photo option to snap a photo. So for example, my kids were studying a nonfiction topic recently and they just snapped photos from their nonfiction books to use as the background as they explain their topics. Or you can pull anything from your library. So as you can see, I pulled a picture of money changing hands from my library that I captured on the internet. And okay, so I have that image as my background because I'm going to use my Gami to introduce the growing words prefix under. I want to doodle on this page because I want to include the prefix under. I'm going to hit the brush. Now you can adjust the size of the line. I prefer a thinner line, so I'm going to make the line thinner, and then I'm going to choose a color that's going to stand out. So I'm going to choose red. So once I come back to my image, I'm going to write the prefix under here. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with my character. I'm going to hit this back button, which is going to bring up my record option. When I hit the record button, it'll bring up the record option, and then I'll have 30 seconds to record my narration. That's the maximum length of a Gami, but if you want to make longer Gamis, you can always make multiple Gamis and then stitch them together in iMovie or some other editing software. Okay, so just to give you a sense of what it would look like, off the cuff, I'm going to hit the record button. As you can see, I have the record function in the upper right-hand corner. I'm going to hit record. I'm going to hit stop actually because when I did that it disappeared from the screen. But what I could do is if I hit record I could say something to the effect of hi students, today I'm going to introduce you to the prefix under. Under is a prefix that you can add to different words to change the meaning of those words. Under oftentimes means less than, too little, or not enough, like in the word underpaid. When you are underpaid, you make less than you'd like, or too little, or not enough money. So in this picture you can see that this guy may be underpaid because he's being paid in a handful of pennies. I could get that in 30 seconds. Once I recorded it and hit stop, it would give me a preview of what I had read, and if I was happy with it, I would then have the option of hitting the share button in the bottom left-hand corner. And if I hit that, I could either save it on my photo album, or I could export it in a couple different ways. I can send it to Twitter, to Facebook, I can email it, or I can send it via text message. Today, I'm just going to save it via my photo roll, and so it's creating my Gami, and then now it's saved and available to me in my photos. And so there you have it. That's a quick tutorial on how to make your own short narrated animation using the Tellagami app.